My word for week 3, memorable. Competitive games, and for the first time in league history, Athletes Unlimited softball hit the road. The entire roster and staff picked up and went to Greenville, North Carolina for the Little League Softball World Series. As Gwen Svekis described it, it was chicken soup for the soul. And we had a perfect team. Team Alexander, 3-0, taking home a whopping 340 win points. They swept, they dominated the innings, and now they're all going to be split up. The captain, Odyssey Alexander, was a star in the circle and even at the plate when her team needed her. She appeared in every game this week, throwing 11 total innings and only giving up 1 run. It earned her MVP honors twice. She ran her pitching staff like a well-oiled machine, and she had a secret weapon in her back pocket when she needed her. Kat Sandercock. She closed out all 3 games for Team Alexander. Bubba Nichols was one of the top movers last week, and she kept that climb going straight into being number 2 overall. It was the final game of the weekend that cemented her as a captain, scoring 2 runs, hitting a solo home run, and earning MVP honors. Anissa Ortez has been hanging out at the top of the leaderboard and will finally be a captain for the first time. Her week was highlighted by 2 home runs and MVP votes on Sunday that pushed her into the top 4 and put her in charge of the blue team this week. And Mia Davidson is back again after getting her first win as a captain in her home state of North Carolina. What a moment. She called every game behind the plate and led her team to a 2-1 record. Those wins were enough to keep her in the top, and this week she'll do it all but in a purple uniform. The mover of week 3 is swinging the hottest bat right now. That's Danielle Gibson. She was 6 for 10, yeah, you heard that right, in 3 games with a walk, 3 singles, a double, and 2 home runs. Tack on her 100 MVP points, and she jumped 30 spots on the leaderboard. Now, if you're playing in the AU Fantasy Pick'em, keep your eye on Mariah Masson. She's the only pitcher with a 4-0 record, and she's rocking an 0.79 ERA. In 5 appearances, she's thrown 17 innings and collected 8 strikeouts. Her performance on Sunday night, throwing for 5 1/3 innings, was her longest outing yet, and hitters couldn't touch her. She held batters to a 118 average that game. Now, week 4 is where things really start to get interesting, so don't miss out. Action returns on Friday night at 4:30 Eastern with 2 newbie captains facing off for the first time, Team Ortez versus Team Nichols. For AU Softball, I'm Savanna Collins. We'll see you then. Be unlimited.